So welcome to GCA Hootworthy, another Hootworthy story coming at you. Please tell us your name, your grade, and how long you've been at GCA.
My name is Carmen. I am in 9th grade and I've been at GCA since 2012, so 8 years.
Wow. Okay. So quite the GCA veteran here. Well, we've heard about a pretty cool hobby that you have going on, writing stories. Can you tell me a little bit about this? Tell me about this hobby, this venture that you're doing.
I've always been passionate about reading and writing. So when I got an assignment from my computer science teacher to create a website with no limitations, I decided to use that as an opportunity to share my books with everyone.
Oh, okay, cool. So this was a computer science project with GCA. Yeah.
Yes.
And when was this? Was this just this year? Was this last year?
This was just last year.
All right. So that was 8th grade then.
Yes.
Your 8th grade computer science teacher. And who was that? Did they know about this website that you're doing, that you put together?
Well, I originally had a different website, so basically I just kind of changed the name of it, but they do know about it, and my computer science teacher was Nikki Morris, so Miss Morris.
Awesome, Miss Morris. Okay, and obviously she's got to be your favorite teacher now, right? Because of this cool website you put together, huh? What is the website's name, Carmen?
My website is called Book Crown.
All right, so is that bookcrown.com, .org?
It's kind of a long website name, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a second, but the full name is https://bookcrown100.wixsite.com/mysite-site.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll put that on the screen for those watching. And if you're listening, go to our YouTube so they can see that. All right. So you had always been passionate about writing. And so you had this computer science project come up to build a website of stories. So you had already had all these stories written. Tell me a little bit about this story. Had you had them in like Word documents and then you transferred them to this website? Tell me a little bit about this process.
Well, originally, I only had like 1 or 2 books. I've, of course, got more now, and they were originally on a Word document, but then I started uploading them to my website. And as I got more books, I decided that I wanted to kind of give them a cover and give them illustrations. So I started to use a
Mm,
wonderful website called Canva, which
mm,
really helped me to take my books to the next level.
mm. So not only do you have stories and you're writing as an author, but you're also illustrating, you're drawing as well.
Most of them are like photoed images, but yes.
Okay, but you have to compile them to make them into these books that you have on your website.
Yeah, I mostly just kind of take like try and transition what I think the main idea of the book is and try and capture that in what I have on the cover and everything.
Okay, cool. So, what kind of stories have you been writing then?
Mostly sci-fi.
Okay, little science fiction action. Tell me one of the like plots. Like, tell me a little bit. Give me a little teaser about one of your stories.
Um, well, I don't want to give too much of it away,
I don't.
but
Just yeah, just like a little trailer.
I'll do my first book that I wrote, Before the Things, which is about these two teenagers, one's a girl and one's a guy, and the guy realizes that there's some hidden things about his past, and he has to find out what those are and figure out how he can save the girl and all his friends in a safe way, but there's a lot of plot twists to it.
Mm, these plot twists. And so all of these stories that you've come up with, they're yours, totally original,
Yes.
totally original. No, and you said you've been doing this a long time. How long have you been writing? Would you say when did you start, Carmen?
Probably in 3rd grade.
Third grade. And how many stories do you have on your website now?
About 7, but it'll soon be 8.
Soon be eight. Ooh, so what are you working on now?
I'm working on the 2nd book in a book series that I already have written called The Queen of the Immortals: The Escape, which will actually be published to my website on October 14th.
Oh, October 14th. Awesome. So this is you said it's the second in the series or third in the series?
2nd.
Second in the series. As a science fiction, are all the books on your website science fiction that you're writing?
I think I have one mystery book so far, but for the mass majority of it, it is science fiction.
And as when you're writing and doing these and you say publishing on your website, have any of these books been print are they in print, like paper, or do you only have digital books right now?
They're only online right now, but we do hope to have the print as an option sometime in the future.
That's great. And so do you have anyone like helping you right now, kind of assisting you with this stuff, or is it all your kind of enterprise, your project?
My mom helps me with brainstorming sometimes, but overall, my whole family helps me.
Hmm, that's so cool. So everybody's on board, and I imagine they're reading these stories and these books that you're coming up with.
Yes, they give me feedback on pretty much every single one.
That's cool. And so do you have like a target audience, Carmen? Are these for children? Are they for teenagers like yourself, college, adults? Like, what would you say your target audience is for these stories?
I try to make it for as many people as I can, but I'd have to say that my main audience would be teenagers.
Okay, teenagers, cool. And so you've got this, rescue in sci-fi. Are they? Do you have like a specific p- plot theme that you like, or are they typically like is there like a love story embedded in the sci-fi that you're doing? Like what other kind of themes you have in there besides just sci-fi?
I like a lot of romance, so most of them do include some
Mm.
romance,
Mm.
and I think I only have like 1 or 2 that doesn't include romance in it.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, everybody loves a good love story, right? They're compelling. We want to read them. So, what are your further plans, that if you have any? Is like this a hey, I just want to keep this as a hobby? You want to be a writer? Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years, kind of thing with this?
Well, I'll definitely continue self-publishing them to my books to my website, but as of right now, I'm not sure what I'll be doing in the future, but I definitely won't be marking out becoming a writer just yet.
Okay, cool. Well, how would you say that attending GCA has helped you with this book writing? Because you said you've been here 8 years. How would you say that GCA, you had a teacher who kind of did this assignment for the website? So, of course, that kind of gave you that idea. But what else do you think about GCA has kind of helped you with this venture?
Attending GCA has really helped me by giving me resources to further my love of reading and writing. And like you said, my teacher gave me the platform to create my website. So that's definitely one of the main things.
That's awesome. And what i- is English? Is it fair to say that's your favorite subject? I mean, you like writing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely love reading and writing, but actually, history is my favorite subject.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, no, that makes sense. And perhaps, that's where some of that sci-fi perhaps interest and background comes in. History can be a little crazy as well. So, um when you're doing these stories and illustrations, it's just you, right? Like this is all your venture. You said sometimes your mom is helping you with the brainstorming and stuff, but do you have any shout outs that you want to give before we end?
I'd like to give a shout out to my family, friends, and of course my awesome GCA teachers, in specific Miss Stein, Miss Henderson, and Miss Cook.
Awesome. Well, Carmen, we super appreciate you coming on, sharing this story with us. It's so great. You almost have 8 stories written on this website, and we can't wait to share them and read them, and uh, can't wait to hear more about your writing future. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.